Throughout the course of the pandemic, I've had the opportunity to speak with and learn from some top-notch medical voices who have pretty much maintained throughout that a better way is possible, that we don't need broad-based lockdowns, that we can manage COVID-19 while still getting on with our lives. Now, unfortunately, the general public has largely not been sharing that perspective for a variety of reasons. Polling numbers indicated that always about 2/3 of Canadians were fine with the lockdowns that were implemented throughout different waves here in Canada. But new polling numbers show that opinion is changing. Things have been turned on its head. A new poll out from Maru shows that 2/3 of Canadians now are saying, we're done with this. COVID-19 is a real thing that sure we're concerned about, but we're ready to get on with our lives. It's quite interesting to break down some of these polling results. They ask Canadians when it comes to Omicron fears. Hey, is Omicron meaning that your workplace is changing its rules, changing the way it's doing things? 3/4 of respondents say, that's not happening. They say, are Omicron fears, are they changing your travel plans, your daily plans in any way? 3/4 of people say that's not the case. So we see that people are just wanting to move forward with things. Then there's a question where they ask, do you agree with the statement that vaccines and or people's natural immunity will help us get through this latest phase? The majority of people say yes. Now, other questions say, are you concerned about Omicron? And 50% of people say, yeah, I'm quite concerned about it. They also ask, do you think Omicron is going to be more transmissible and deadlier? And what's interesting is a lot of people say, yes, we believe it will be deadlier. Even though right now reports on the ground, everything we're hearing from South Africa and other jurisdictions indicates it's not deadlier, but it's kind of interesting that even based on the assumption that Omicron is deadlier, the majority of people still say, look, let's get on with our lives. This doesn't mean they're in denial of any reality that's going on right now. It just means they're looking around, they're saying it's been 2 years, we've learned a lot, there's a lot of new directions we're headed in, and let's productively move forward with our lives. Public opinion flipping around, it's changing. The majority of people no longer support broad-based public health measures. It'll be really interesting to see governments listen to this, reflect, internalize, and hopefully finally proceed towards that better way.